Hey Raiders fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Las Vegas Raiders. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The NFL rumor mill is exploding, and at the heart of the storm is none other than Shadur Sanders. Word on the street is that the young quarterback, long admired for his precision, vision, and leadership, has made a decision that has sent shockwaves through the league. He has reportedly accepted what insiders are calling an irresistible offer from the Las Vegas Raiders. Sources close to the situation hint that this is not just another routine signing. This is a strategic move designed to shake up the division and change the narrative around both the player and the team. The Raiders, long searching for a spark under center, appear to have found a potential franchise quarterback who could redefine their offensive identity. Rumors suggest the deal includes incentives that would make almost any young talent consider it. A combination of guaranteed financial security, offensive autonomy, and a promise of long-term development under a coaching staff eager to mold a star. Fans are buzzing, analysts are speculating, and the league is holding its breath, wondering how this decision will ripple across rosters, rivalries, and draft strategies. This move, if finalized, could represent a seismic shift not only for the Raiders, but also for the perception of Shadur Sanders as a rising NFL talent. Scouts who have followed him since his college days emphasize his poise, decision-making, and the ability to read defenses with uncanny clarity, qualities that often translate seamlessly into professional success. There is chatter among insiders that the Raiders management sees him as more than just a player. He is potentially a cornerstone for the next decade, someone around whom a dynasty could be built. The story becomes even more intriguing when considering that Sanders has reportedly turned down other suitors, signaling that the Raiders' offer was not just financially appealing, but strategically compelling, promising a vision of offensive freedom that few organizations are willing to grant young quarterbacks. In league circles, whispers suggest that rival front offices are scrambling to adjust their own plans, anticipating that the Raiders might now emerge as a genuine contender if Sanders performs as expected. The narrative around the Raiders, often marred by inconsistency and controversy, could be rewritten in a single off-season move. Behind closed doors, sources suggest that the conversations between Sanders' camp and the Raiders were intense, with negotiation sessions described as fascinatingly complex, involving a mix of financial planning, career trajectory discussions, and promises of mentorship. The Raiders' coaching staff is reportedly eager to implement an offensive system tailored to Sanders' unique strengths, blending high-tempo schemes with vertical threats and creative play designs that maximize his decision-making skills. Meanwhile, rival teams are said to be watching every move closely, trying to discern whether this is the start of a trend where young quarterbacks are demanding more control over their offensive destiny. The intrigue only grows when considering the media circus surrounding Sanders' lineage, with his father's influence and high-profile presence fueling speculation about long-term expectations, leadership style, and off-field impact. Conversations in locker rooms and league offices reportedly revolve around how quickly Sanders can adapt to the speed and complexity of the NFL game, with many believing that if he lands in a system designed for his strengths, he could ascend rapidly, creating a ripple effect that forces defensive coordinators to rethink traditional schemes. Financially, the deal is rumored to be unprecedented for a player at Sanders' stage, combining guaranteed money, performance bonuses, and clauses that reward team success, creating an environment where motivation is intertwined with financial security. Observers point out that this approach is becoming more common among young stars who seek to secure both their professional future and their leverage in shaping the direction of a franchise. In the context of the Raiders, a team historically known for volatility in quarterback decisions, Sanders' arrival could signify a new era, one where stability, development, and bold offensive creativity converge. Fans and analysts alike are theorizing about how his leadership style will influence locker room dynamics, particularly with veteran players who have experienced years of quarterback uncertainty. Some insiders speculate that Sanders' presence could attract additional offensive talent, with players eager to join a system that promises clarity, vision, and a chance to work alongside a quarterback with both skill and a national profile. The buzz around Las Vegas intensifies when considering the timing of this potential signing. Strategically, this move could be positioned to give the Raiders maximum leverage in building their offseason roster, aligning their acquisitions around a young quarterback who is expected to become the face of the franchise. Rumors indicate that behind the scenes, there is a calculated plan to surround Sanders with weapons, from versatile receivers to dynamic running backs, ensuring that the offensive system can fully exploit his abilities. League watchers suggest that this approach could redefine how teams approach quarterback development, emphasizing environment and support as much as raw talent. As social media lights up with speculation, fan forums and expert panels are flooded with debates over whether Sanders' decision is a masterstroke or a gamble. The underlying consensus, however, is clear. A player of his caliber choosing a team like the Raiders is newsworthy, not just for the NFL, but for the entire sports landscape. Even beyond the field, insiders say that Sanders' choice could have ripple effects across branding, media engagement, and fan interaction. With his father's prominence in football circles, combined with his own growing profile, Sanders joining the Raiders is expected to create a surge in attention that the franchise has not experienced in years. Marketing executives are reportedly already strategizing campaigns to maximize his visibility, positioning him as both a player and a personality capable of connecting with fans nationwide. The narrative as it stands is not merely about a signing. It is about legacy, influence, and the potential for transformation, both for a young quarterback and a team eager to redefine its identity. The NFL rumor mill thrives on uncertainty, but this story, rich with details, speculation, and potential, has captured the imagination of fans, analysts, and insiders alike, making Shadur Sanders' decision a headline that will dominate conversation for weeks to come. The shockwaves continue to spread, and Part 2 dives into what this could mean for rival teams, league strategy, and the future trajectory of both Sanders and the Raiders. Observers suggest that rival divisions are bracing for impact, as defenses may now face an entirely new challenge in the form of a quarterback with the ability to adapt, improvise, and command attention both on and off the field. Analysts speculate that teams previously considered playoff contenders may need to reassess their strategies, considering that Sanders' skill set, combined with the Raiders' offensive weapons, could disrupt traditional defensive schematics. Rumors indicate that coaching staffs across the league are revisiting film, trying to anticipate the kind of dynamic offense the Raiders could deploy, and some insiders hint that the presence of a young, high-profile quarterback could influence draft priorities and free agent moves. Meanwhile, fan communities are buzzing with theories, from ideal starting lineups to potential breakout games, illustrating the excitement and unpredictability that Sanders' rumored signing has generated. There is speculation that Sanders' leadership style, honed under the watchful eye of a football-savvy family, could shift locker room culture, instilling a blend of discipline, confidence, and high expectations that is rarely seen in players so early in their careers. Coaches and executives reportedly view this as a critical factor, with whispers suggesting that veteran players may either thrive or struggle under his influence, depending on their adaptability and receptiveness to a new leadership dynamic. Meanwhile, the Raiders' front office is rumored to be plotting a comprehensive plan, from tailored training programs to media preparation, designed to maximize Sanders' impact from day one. The notion is that a quarterback of his caliber, operating within a meticulously constructed framework, could accelerate the team's rise, creating a domino effect that strengthens both offensive and defensive cohesion. Social media platforms are flooded with speculation, fan predictions, and bold assertions, further amplifying the aura surrounding Sanders' arrival, with hashtags trending and sports talk shows dedicating segments to dissecting every nuance of the rumored deal. League insiders suggest that the ripple effect of Sanders joining the Raiders could extend into player recruitment, draft strategy, and long-term team building. Scouts and general managers are reportedly revisiting evaluations, considering how a franchise quarterback with his profile could attract high-caliber teammates seeking opportunities to showcase their skills on a national stage. This could influence draft boards, free agency decisions, and even coaching hires as organizations attempt to emulate the potential synergy being crafted in Las Vegas. Analysts speculate that Sanders' ability to read defenses, combined with a coaching staff willing to adapt schemes around him, could make the Raiders a formidable opponent in ways that are difficult to quantify. Rumors hint that veteran players might be offered incentives or leadership roles designed to support a quarterback whose presence could redefine offensive identity, signaling a shift in how NFL teams prioritize quarterback-centric planning. Financial implications are also being whispered about, with some insiders noting that Sanders' contract could set a precedent for other young quarterbacks seeking security, autonomy, and opportunity in equal measure. Reports indicate that the deal includes performance-based escalators and team success bonuses that align individual motivation with franchise objectives, a structure increasingly popular among emerging stars. If verified, this could inspire other young quarterbacks to negotiate similarly, potentially reshaping contract norms across the league. Fans speculate on the broader implications, imagining scenarios where Sanders' presence alone could alter the balance of power in his division and influence playoff projections. Meanwhile, analysts debate whether this move represents a calculated risk by the Raiders or a bold, visionary gamble that could pay dividends for years to come. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Off-field considerations are also part of the ongoing speculation, as Sanders' presence could attract endorsements, media attention, and fan engagement, amplifying the Raiders' brand nationally and globally. Social media engagement, merchandise sales, and even game attendance are rumored to be projected to rise, with marketing teams reportedly devising campaigns centered around Sanders' arrival. Observers note that this creates an ecosystem where performance, visibility, and financial growth intersect, offering a model for maximizing both player potential and franchise prominence. The ongoing rumor frenzy has transformed a simple signing into a multifaceted narrative, capturing attention across sports networks, online forums, and fan communities, illustrating the magnitude of impact a single young quarterback can have on an entire organization and the league as a whole. As the dust settles, speculation continues about the long-term trajectory of Sanders and the Raiders, with insiders hinting at ambitious plans that extend beyond immediate wins. The conversation encompasses leadership, culture, tactical innovation, and even legacy building, reflecting the broad implications of a quarterback whose skills, personality, and potential have captured the imagination of the football world. Analysts, fans, and rival teams alike are now invested in every rumor, every report, and every subtle hint, recognizing that Sanders' rumored decision is more than a transaction. It is a story of opportunity, ambition, and the possibility of reshaping the future of a franchise and the NFL landscape itself. Finally, even though nothing has been confirmed publicly, the momentum of the rumor has reached epic proportions. Analysts are producing endless simulations, fans are creating dream rosters, and the narrative has taken on a life of its own, dominating social media, sports networks, and casual conversations alike. The potential trade of Lamar Jackson, accompanied by 3 first-round picks, is shaping up to be more than a transaction. It's becoming a cultural event in the NFL, a story that transcends individual teams and sparks league-wide speculation. Executives are reportedly aware of the narrative power this rumor carries, carefully controlling communications while engaging in exhaustive internal discussions. The speculation has led to debates about strategy, talent valuation, and competitive balance, providing endless fodder for content creators and analysts, and ensuring that every fan remains invested in the unfolding drama. If this deal comes to fruition, it will instantly become one of the defining moments of football history, a benchmark for blockbuster trades, and a story that will be told and retold for generations to come, fueling conversations about risk, reward, and the transformative power of a single superstar quarterback. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.